Real Madrid star midfielder appeared on the media lately, where he discussed on a variety of topics, including talking on teammates like Kroos, Vinicius Jr., and his relationship with Barcelona star Jules Kounde. We will discuss you throughout that on this episode as we progress, and shortly after that, we will quickly turn our attention to the next agenda of the day, as Real Madrid are currently scouting several options for the centre-back department in the near future. We will also bring you full details on that, so please stay tuned right up till the end. Do not forget to like and subscribe to this channel. Turn on your notification bells so you don't miss out on our daily Real Madrid updates. Jules Kounde was on the Barcelona team sheet last weekend when the two eternal rivals faced off. But the Barcelona defender shares close ties with many of Real Madrid's stars, including French midfield duo Aurélien Tchouaméni and Eduardo Camavinga. What they all have in common is a love of fashion. And in a recent interview, Camavinga spoke about Kounde's fashion sense while discussing the various aspects of the sport at Real Madrid. When asked about Kounde's fashion choices, Camavinga admitted that the Frenchman's style is often risky. "He's a risk-taker, he wears clothes that nobody else wears," said the French midfielder who has close ties with Kounde and Tchouaméni. Kounde is certainly fashion-conscious and not afraid to dress outlandishly. But that also applies to Camavinga, who likes to show off his fashion sense. Shifting focus to sporting matters, Camavinga spoke about Toni Kroos' absence this season and whether he would be an ideal replacement. "I don't care if people are talking about whether I'm the solution or not. What's important to me is that the team is winning at the moment," he said. The Frenchman also spoke about his preferred position, adding, "I prefer to play as a pivot than fullback." Camavinga went on to talk about the injury he had last season, which hindered his progress and kept him out of the game for a significant period of time. "Last year was my first long-term injury and I felt angry and sad for a long time. Now, he has just recovered from another injury. I immediately thought I had to smile and think positively," he said. The midfielder gave an insight into his teammates and how they behave in the dressing room. About Vinicius he said, "Vinicius is always joking," and about Antonio Rüdiger he added, "Rüdiger is the craziest, he doesn't just do it for show. He is exactly like that." Camavinga's path to fame was been somewhat tough, as the midfielder had to go through a lot at a young age. Returning to France, he saw his house burn down and his father crying for the first time. On this matter, the midfielder said, "I was 10 years old. The most important thing is to enjoy life with respect, not lie to yourself or others, be real," he concluded. So having talked and concluded with that, we will now quickly turn our attention to the next agenda of the day, as Real Madrid are now scouting several centre-back options in the market. As a report from Marca suggests, Real Madrid is carefully considering options to strengthen its defense, especially the centre-back position. The outlet notes that upcoming matches will be crucial in deciding whether the club will acquire new defensive talents or not. With the winter transfer window approaching, Madrid management is thoroughly evaluating the squad during this break. The right-back and centre-back positions are currently under review at Madrid. Los Blancos have already drawn up a plan for the right-back role, but the search for a centre-back continues. While the search was initially focused on building towards next season, the coming weeks will be crucial in determining whether Madrid will act sooner. The club is said to have shortlisted multiple centre-back candidates, but any major moves seem unlikely in January. The club's scouting team will be looking at both short-term tweaks and long-term developments to ensure each new signing aligns with Madrid's strategic goals. Among the names being considered, Vitor Reis, Eric Gaciarowski, Castella Luquiba and Aymeric Laporte stand out. However, each of these options comes with its own challenges and timing issues. Luquiba, for example, has already committed to staying at RB Leipzig until 2029, making an immediate move unlikely. Laporte has since expressed his desire to return to Europe, and a mid-season move is on the table. However, Madrid will carefully consider whether a mid-season deal fits into their overall strategy. Reece is also a promising option, but interest from other clubs makes signing him a tough task. Furthermore, the relationship with Gasiorowski is still in the very early stages, suggesting that further time and negotiations may be needed to pursue him. This means that while Real Madrid are open to the possibility of signing multiple center-backs, they are likely to continue to monitor and evaluate the players rather than rushing into a January transfer. The club management will closely monitor the players' performances in the coming weeks and use the upcoming games as a guide to deciding how to strengthen the defensive line. With that being said, we have come to the end of this interesting episode. Thanks for following up right up to the end. Please do not forget to like and subscribe. Turn on your notification bells so you don't miss out on our daily Real Madrid updates.